Hey guys, what's up? TTM Mike here, coming at you with some mailbox goodness from the past week. I hope all you guys are out there doing well and enjoying well, it's beautiful out here in New York City. It's nice and cool and sunny, but wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Anyway, let's get to the mail. First pickup, I picked up these Topps Living cards. So I've been collecting Topps Living for a while now, and I saw this Pee Wee Reese card, Brooklyn Dodger. I picked it up for the PC, and then mistakenly, I ordered another one. I shouldn't have ordered two, but what can you do? There it is, Pee Wee Reese. Great ball player for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Coming up next, I picked up a heck of a playoff pitcher for the New York Yankees. He was clutch during the playoffs, World Series pitching. During the season, he was pretty good too, but he really came through when the Yankees made the playoffs. So he did end up going to Houston, the Houston Astros there for a year or two, but he eventually came back to the Yankees and retired a New York Yankee, the great Andy Pettitte. And my favorite pickup was the Topps Now card. It's of our first American elected Pope, Pope Leo. So I picked this up. I saw it. I said, well, that's historic. That's a historic card. Got to pick it up. So, pretty cool pickup of Pope Leo. Now getting on to my TTM returns. You watch my videos. You remember I said Tony Black sent these out to me. Shout out to Tony Black. So I believe Tony took pictures of Fenway and Wrigley Park, and then he sent these out. So the first one I got signed was Dennis Lamp. Then I sent it out to Larry Bowa. And now it's coming back from Mr. Steve Renko, former Montreal Expo, former Cub, former Red Sox. So 2 of 2 success from Mr. Steve Renko. Steve Renko also signed my Fenway Park. You can see here that's Jim Lomborg, Dennis Lamp, and Steve Renko. So thanks again to Tony Black for sending me these cards. Don't know if I'll be sending this one out too many more times, maybe one or two more times, maybe one more time, because I know they'll sign it in black and blue and you won't be able to see it unless I supply a silver Sharpie. So thanks again to Tony Black. And then I received from a movie star. She used to be in a lot of movies. She was in Halloween. She was in Carrie. But this is coming back from actress PJ Souls. PJ Souls played Linda in Halloween. So I received 2 of 2 success from Miss PJ Souls. She also signed my photo. This is her. If you don't remember her name, this is what she looked like. She was in a whole bunch of movies. She was in Stripes. I think she was Bill Murray's girlfriend. So she signed it to Mike totally. That's one of her lines in the movie. PJ Souls, Linda. So 2 of 2 success. And this came back in about 10 days. So pretty hyped. It came back so fast. Miss PJ Souls, thank you so much. Coming up next, another guy who was in a movie, one of my favorite movies, Napoleon Dynamite. It's coming back from John Grease. He played Uncle Rico. He wrote down Mike, go long. John Grice with a peace sign and some lines around his head. So happy to get Uncle Rico back. And then he signed this one, Napoleon Dynamite, John Grice. I think I'm going to send it out to John Heater next. See if I could get John Heater there. See what happens. So thanks to Mr. John Grice. 2 of 2 success. Thank you, sir. Coming up next, you guys who follow my page, my YouTube page, know I've been sending out this 1974 Atlanta Braves team photo. I've been sending this out for a while now. Received quite a few. This was a Ron Reed. I think he was $10. He was either 5 or 10. I don't remember. He was one of the first ones I got. Tom House. That was a free TTM. Buzz Capper was free through the mail. Marty Perez was $5. Ralph Gard was $5. Frank Teppadino was free. Davey Johnson was $5. And Mike Lum now charges. When I send this out to Mike Lum, I think that Mike Lum was the second guy I sent it out to. He was free. Now he's charging. But the most recent return was another guy who charges a fee, Mr. Jack Aker. Mr. Jack Aker signed it right there. So quite a few autographs on my 1974 Atlanta Braves. Obviously, I'll never be able to get the great Hammer and Hank Aaron. But I can get Dusty Baker. If he ever does a private signing, I would not send this through the mail to Dusty because he's hit or miss. So, and Rolling Office right here signs for $25. That's Marty Perez. He signed twice. So a lot of these other guys have passed away. I think Leo Forster's still alive, but I don't know if he signed. I haven't seen any success from him on Sports Collectors Network. So, and Darrell Evans is still alive. He does private signings a lot. So if he ever does another one, I'll send it out to Mr. Darrell Evans. There's Phil Negro. He's passed away. So Johnny Oates, he's passed away. Eddie Matthews has passed away, Hall of Famer. So, pretty cool. My 1974 Atlanta Braves signed by Jack Aker. Thank you, Mr. Aker. Coming up next, I started sending out this Washington Redskins photo out to a few gentlemen. First one I sent it out to, he had a $10 fee, Sonny Jurgensen. Second guy I sent it out to was free through the mail, Billy Kilmer, number 17. He was a quarterback. And now the latest guy I sent out to, he was free also, Jim Lackey, one of the Hogs, number 79. Pretty cool. I'll probably send this out to Mark Mosley next. I sent it out to, what's his name, Joe Theismann before, and he didn't sign. I sent him a check and everything with his fee. The check made out to St. Jude's, and he never signed, so I don't know what happened there, but I'll keep sending this out. Hopefully I can add more autographs to it. So thank you, Mr. Jim Lackey of One-on-One Success. And this next one is coming back. Another item that I've been sending out through the mail that's been signed by various people. I got Ron Blueberg there. This is my Chicago White Sox Fleer sign. I got a Steve Rainbow Trout. Ralph Garr was $5. Who else? Ralph Garr, Ron Kittle, Joe Skinner, John Kessinger. Rest in peace, Belting Bill Melton. Who else? Wilbur Wood. I think Wilbur Wood was $10 or $5. I don't remember the prices. Al Weiss was free, and I recently sent it, I think $15 to Black Jack McDowell. He signed the 93 American League Cy. So pretty cool, but I'm running out of room here. I have room up here. I'm thinking about sending this out to Greg Lazinski. I've thought about sending it out to Hal Baines. I'm not sure about Baines. I know he has a fee, but on the chart with his fees, it only says card, so I don't know if he'd sign a sign like this, but yeah, a couple more guys. I want maybe Dan Pasqua down here, so we'll see what happens. And also, when I received this, I received a return. Jack McDowell sent back this CD of his musical group, Stick Figure. He signed it right there, Jack McDowell, Ape of the Kings. I haven't listened to this. Paul Smaller would send me a CD also signed by Jack McDowell. So there's a CD. So thanks. This was free, sent by Mr. Jack McDowell. So thanks to Black Jack. And coming up next is Tucker Fredrickson. Tucker Fredrickson was a running back for the New York Giants, 1971 for a few years. I think he played for them for 7 years. So he signed my card, Tucker Fredrickson. And I also sent out this yearbook, 1971 yearbook, that was already signed by Pat Hughes, number 56 New York Giants, played 70 to 76. And then I added Tucker Fredrickson, number 24 New York Giants. Tucker also signed the inside for me. Right there. Tucker Fredrickson, number 24 New York Giants. So I could send this out to a couple more guys. Fred Dreyer, he's still alive, but he's very inconsistent, and he takes forever. And then there's Fran Tarkenson, still alive, and he takes a long time to respond. And Fran Tarkenton's donation or fee is $60. So it's a pretty hefty price tag there. But, Who knows? I might send it out to Fran. But yeah, that's it for this week, man. I had a couple returns, man. Pretty cool returns. And I hope you guys out there have had a couple of cool returns yourselves. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I thank you for watching as always. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Love reading your comments. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid. Hit that like button, subscribe. And guess what? I'll catch you next time something lands in my mailbox. So with that being said, everybody, take care. God bless. Peace.